My girlfriend posted cozy pics with her ex captioned "the good old days." When I asked, she said, "Don't be insecure." So I changed my status to single. "Now you can have new days," I texted. She begged me to delete it when her parents saw. I, 27 male, have been dating my girlfriend, 25, for about 18 months. We met through mutual friends, hit it off immediately, and things moved pretty fast. Not living together yet, but we stayed at each other's places most nights. Talked about the future, meeting each other's families multiple times, the whole deal. Last Thursday evening, I'm scrolling through Instagram while waiting for her to finish getting ready for dinner. My feed refreshes and there it is, a carousel post from her account. 4 photos, all cozy shots with her ex-boyfriend from college. Photo 1, them at some beach sunset, his arm around her shoulders. Photo 2, coffee shop selfie, her head on his shoulder. Photo 3, Halloween party, matching costumes, his hand on her waist. Photo 4, some hiking trail, both laughing at the camera. Caption, "The good old days. Sometimes you gotta appreciate what shaped you." Posted 30 minutes ago. Already had like 60 likes and a bunch of comments from her friends. Heart emojis. "You two were so cute." Ah, the memories. My stomach dropped. Not because she had photos with an ex, everyone has a past. But posting them publicly with that caption right now, while we're supposedly solid, she walked out of the bathroom, still doing her earrings. "Hey, can we talk about that Instagram post?" She glanced at her phone. "What about it? The one with your ex? The good old days caption?" She rolled her eyes. Hard. "Oh my God, seriously, it's just nostalgia. We had good times back then." I get that, but posting it publicly while we're together feels weird. Disrespectful, honestly. Disrespectful? Her voice got that edge. "It's my Instagram, my memories. Don't be insecure." I'm not being insecure. I'm saying it's inappropriate to publicly romanticize your ex while you're in a relationship. You are being insecure. They're old photos. It doesn't mean anything. Then why post them now? Why that caption? She grabbed her purse, jaw tight. "I don't have time for this. Are we going to dinner, or are you going to keep being jealous over nothing?" The word jealous hit wrong. Not jealous, disrespected. There's a difference. "You know what? I'm not hungry anymore. You should go home tonight." Her eyes narrowed. "Are you serious right now? Over an Instagram post? Over you dismissing my completely reasonable concern and calling me insecure for having boundaries? Fine. Whatever." She grabbed her jacket and stormed out. Slammed my apartment door hard enough to rattle the frame. I sat there for maybe 20 minutes, just processing. The more I thought about it, the clearer it became. This wasn't about the photos. It was about the complete lack of respect, the refusal to even consider my perspective. The immediate gaslighting, calling me jealous and insecure instead of having a real conversation. Opened my phone, went to Facebook, changed my relationship status from in a relationship to single. Didn't make a post about it, didn't add any explanation, just changed the status. Facebook does its thing, notifies mutual friends, updates my profile. Clean and simple. Then I texted her, status updated to single. Now you can have all the new days you want with whoever. We're done. Sent. Turned off my phone and went to bed. Woke up Saturday morning to 23 missed calls and probably 60 texts. Turned my phone back on and watched them load. First few texts were angry. "Are you kidding me right now? You changed your status? That's so immature. Call me back now." Then they shifted to panic around 11 p.m. She must have gotten home and seen it. "Ryan, please, this is crazy. My family's asking questions. My mom saw the status change. Call me. Please pick up." By midnight, full begging. "I'm sorry, okay? I shouldn't have posted those pics. Please change it back. My parents are asking what happened. This is humiliating. Everyone can see it. Please, I'm begging you, just change it back and we can talk." I read through them all. Made coffee. Thought about it. Then replied, "You dismissed my feelings, called me insecure, and refused to see any issue with publicly romanticizing your ex. That's not a relationship. Status stays. We're done." Her, "You're breaking up with me over Facebook?" Me, "No, I broke up with you last night when you left. Facebook is just reflecting reality." This is ridiculous. Everyone thinks you dumped me. Because I did. My dad called me asking what I did wrong. Do you know how embarrassing that is? Should have thought about that before posting couple pics with your ex and calling your boyfriend insecure for caring. Silence for an hour. Then fine. You're an asshole. Hope you're happy. Me, I am actually. Good luck with the good old days. Blocked her number, blocked her on Instagram, Facebook, everything. Felt weirdly calm, like I'd finally stood up for myself instead of letting something slide to keep the peace. Update 1, 3 days later. Holy crap, this blew up more than I expected. Thanks for the support in the comments. Here's what happened next. Sunday was quiet, no contact, which was fine by me. Spent the day cleaning my apartment, meal prepping, catching up on shows, genuinely peaceful. Monday morning, I got a call from an unknown number during my lunch break at work. Didn't recognize it but answered anyway. Hello? Is this him? Older male voice. Stern. Is this the boy dating my daughter? Oh, her dad. Sir, I'm not dating your daughter anymore. We broke up Thursday night. That's what I'm calling about. He sounded pissed. What exactly did my daughter do to deserve being publicly humiliated like that? With respect, sir, I didn't humiliate her. I'd changed my relationship status to reflect reality. We had broken up. You couldn't have had a private conversation? You had to blast it on social media for everyone to see? Actually, she's the one who made our relationship status public in the first place. I just updated it. If she's embarrassed, maybe she should ask herself why. Don't get smart with me, son. My daughter is devastated. Her mother hasn't stopped crying. Family friends are calling asking questions. You owe her an apology and you need to fix this. The entitlement was unreal. Sir, I don't owe anyone anything. Your daughter posted romantic photos with her ex-boyfriend, captioned them the good old days, and when I expressed discomfort, she called me insecure and told me to get over it. That's why we broke up. Long pause. She posted what? Photos with her ex. Multiple cozy couple shots. Public post. While we were together. Another pause. I wasn't aware of that detail. Yeah, she probably left that part out. So no, I won't be apologizing or fixing anything. We're done. Please don't call me again. Hung up before he could respond. Got a text from my ex's mom's number that afternoon. You have embarrassed this entire family. My daughter made a mistake with that post and you turned it into a public spectacle. You are being cruel and vindictive. She deleted the post. What more do you want? I didn't respond, but I checked Instagram out of curiosity. Sure enough, the post was gone. Damage control. But here's the thing, 60+ people had already seen it, already liked it, already commented. Deleting it now didn't erase that it happened. Tuesday, one of our mutual friends, let's call her friend A, messaged me. Hey, so your ex is telling everyone you broke up with her out of nowhere and humiliated her on purpose. She's saying you were controlling about her friendships and freaked out over nothing. Just thought you should know what she's saying. Appreciate it. She posted multiple couple photos with her ex. Called them the good old days. Then called me insecure when I said it was inappropriate. That's why we broke up. What? She didn't mention that part at all. Yeah, didn't think so. She's rewriting history. Friend A ended up posting a vague story on Instagram. Interesting how some people leave out important details when playing victim with the teacup emoji. My ex must have seen it because friend A texted me. Dude, she just called me screaming asking if I was talking about her, LMAO. I told her if the shoe fits. Wednesday afternoon, I got yet another call from my ex's number. I'd blocked it, but she was calling from work apparently. Didn't answer. She left a voicemail. Look, I get that you're mad. I get it. But this has gone too far. My parents are fighting because of this. My mom thinks I did something worse than I did and won't believe me. My dad is barely talking to me. My younger sister keeps asking questions. You need to tell them the truth, that it was just a stupid post and we had a fight and that's it. Please. I'm drowning here. The entitlement was impressive. She wanted me to clean up her mess. She wanted me to downplay what happened to make her look better to her family. I texted back from a messaging app. You posted couple photos with your ex. Called me insecure for caring. Refused to apologize or see any issue. Those are the facts. If your family is disappointed in you, that's between you and them. Don't contact me again. She replied, You're really going to let my family think I cheated or something? I didn't cheat. Me. Didn't say you did. But posting old relationship pics publicly while in a new relationship shows poor judgment and disrespect. If they're drawing their own conclusions, that's on you. Her, I hate you. Cool, we're done here. Block that number too. Thursday evening, her best friend, let's call her friend B, showed up at my apartment. Buzzed my unit. I answered through the intercom. Hey, it's friend B. Can I come up? I want to talk. Nothing to talk about. Come on, just 5 minutes. I'm not here to yell at you. Against my better judgment, I buzzed her up. Opened the door, stood in the doorway. Wasn't letting her inside. She looked uncomfortable. Good. Look, I think you both overreacted. Nope, stop right there. She posted romantic photos with her ex. I set a boundary. She dismissed it. We broke up. End of story. She deleted the post. She admits it was a bad idea. After I broke up with her and her parents saw the status change. That's not genuine remorse. That's damage control. She really cares about you. She's a mess right now. Then she should have cared about my feelings when it mattered. She made her choice. This is the consequence. You're being so harsh. Relationships are about forgiveness. Relationships are about mutual respect. She didn't respect me. We're done. Please leave. She said you'd be stubborn about this. I'm not stubborn. I'm just not interested in being with someone who publicly disrespects me and then gaslights me about it. Have a good night. Closed the door. Locked it. The audacity of these people. First her dad, then her mom, now her best friend. All trying to pressure me into taking her back or fixing things. Like I'm the one who screwed up here. Update 2. 1 week later. Alright, things escalated in ways I didn't expect. The entitlement train went completely off the rails. Last Friday, I got home from work to find a letter taped to my apartment door. Handwritten, my ex's handwriting. It was 3 pages long, front and back. Started with, I know you blocked me everywhere, but you need to hear this. The letter was wild. Started with apologies, quickly shifted to justifications. You don't understand how close we were. Those memories are important to me. Then swung into blame. Your insecurity is the real problem. You never trusted me. By page 3, she was demanding I tell her family the full truth about why we broke up, because apparently I'm letting them think the worst of her. The kicker? She ended it with, if you actually loved me, you'd help me fix this mess with my family. That's what someone who truly cared would do. The manipulation was Olympic level. I took photos of the letter for documentation and threw it away. Saturday morning, her younger sister, college age, DM'd me on Instagram. I hadn't blocked her because we'd never had issues. Hey, so I know it's weird to message you, but I need to understand what happened. My parents are acting insane, and nobody's telling me anything real. I appreciated the direct approach. Your sister posted couple photos with her ex-boyfriend, captioned them, "the good old days" with heart emojis. When I said it was inappropriate, she told me not to be insecure. We broke up. I changed my relationship status to reflect reality. That's the whole story. Oh my God. She told us you freaked out over her having a male friend and that you were always jealous. Nope, she posted old relationship pics publicly. That's what happened. That's so different. Wait, I'm gonna ask mom and dad if they knew about the actual post. Your sister deleted it pretty quick, but about 60 people saw it first. This makes so much more sense now. My parents have been drilling her about what she did wrong, and she kept saying nothing, he's just crazy jealous, and they weren't buying it. Because it was obvious something bigger happened. Yeah. Thanks for being straight with me. She's been playing victim hard. Not surprising. Her sister must have told their parents the actual details because Sunday afternoon, my ex showed up at my apartment, pounding on the door. Open up. I know you're in there. I checked the peephole. She looked furious. Eyes red, makeup smeared, didn't open the door. You need to leave. You told my sister everything. Now my parents are even more mad at me. I told her the truth when she asked directly. That's not my problem. My dad is threatening to cut off my car insurance because he's so disappointed in me. Good for him. Maybe make better choices next time. This is your fault. If you had just kept your mouth shut. You mean if I'd lied for you? Nah, you created this situation. You deal with it. I posted some photos. That's it. You're ruining my entire life over photos. You publicly romanticized your ex while dating me, dismissed my feelings, and then tried to manipulate your family into thinking I was the bad guy. Actions have consequences. Go home. Let me in so we can talk like adults. Adults don't scream in apartment hallways. Leave or I'm calling building security. She kicked my door. Actually kicked it. Left a scuff mark. Called security. Yeah, there's someone causing a disturbance at my unit. Yelling and just kicked my door. Can someone come up? They arrived in maybe 3 minutes. My ex was still yelling through the door. Security guard knocked. Ma'am, you need to leave the building. She turned her rage on him. He's my boyfriend. We're just having a fight. He's not your boyfriend, I said through the door. We broke up over a week ago. She's harassing me. The guard looked at her. Is he pressing charges for the property damage? My door did have a visible scuff mark where she kicked it. No, just want her gone. Ma'am, you need to leave now. She left, still yelling about how I'm ruining her life. The security guard apologized and said to call if she came back. Also said to document the damage, which I did with photos. Monday, her best friend, friend B again, texted me from a different number. You're seriously gonna let her family cut her off financially? Over EGL? Not my circus, not my monkeys. She can't afford her apartment without their help. She'll have to move home. Should have thought about that before publicly disrespecting her relationship. You're being vindictive. I'm being done. There's a difference. Stop contacting me. Block that number too. Tuesday, I got an email at my work address. My ex somehow found it, probably through LinkedIn. Subject line, we need to talk. Body of email was basically the same manipulation. She's sorry, it didn't mean anything, I'm overreacting, her family is punishing her, I need to help her fix it, blah blah blah. Forwarded it to my personal email for records, didn't respond. That evening, her mom called my mom. Yeah, she escalated to calling my mother. My mom called me after. So I just got an interesting phone call. Oh no, her mom? Her crying about how her daughter's life is falling apart and you're refusing to help clear things up with their family. What did you tell her? I asked what her daughter did to cause the breakup. She gave some vague answer about a misunderstanding about old photos. I said, so your daughter posted romantic pictures with her ex-boyfriend while dating my son? Dead silence. Then she said, well, when you put it like that, I told her my son doesn't owe anyone anything and hung up. Thanks, Mom. Anytime, honey. She sounded very entitled. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Wednesday night, friend A, the mutual friend who'd been on my side, texted me. Dude, your ex is at the bar trying to talk to your friends. She's drunk and telling everyone you're an asshole who abandoned her over nothing. She needs to move on. Your buddy from softball just shut her down, told her he knows the full story and she should probably head home. She's crying now. Not my problem anymore. Just giving you a heads up. She's spiraling. I appreciated friend A keeping me informed, but honestly, I was so done with the drama. Every single person in my ex's life was trying to pressure me into taking her back or covering for her. Her dad, her mom, her sister, initially, her friends, even my own mother got dragged into it. The entitlement was staggering. She genuinely believed that I owed her damage control, that I should lie to her family or downplay what happened to make her look better, that I should take her back because her life got harder after facing consequences. Not happening. Update 3. Final. It's been about 3 weeks since everything went down. Time for the final update because this situation reached its natural conclusion. The aftermath played out pretty much exactly how you'd expect when someone faces real consequences for the first time in their life. My ex's car insurance got cut off by her dad, just like she'd panicked about. Heard through friend A that she had to sell her car, which was in her dad's name anyway, and is now taking the bus to work. Her parents also cut her off from the family phone plan, so she had to get her own plan and number. Apparently, during a family dinner, her mom point-blank asked her if she'd posted romantic photos with her ex while dating me. My ex tried to dodge, got pressed harder, finally admitted it. Her dad apparently stood up from the table and left without saying another word. Her mom cried. Her sister, the college one, told her she was embarrassed to be related to her. Brutal, but honestly, fair. Her parents didn't cut her off completely. They're not monsters, but they made it clear she needed to grow up and face adult consequences. No more financial cushion for poor choices. 2 weeks ago, friend had told me my ex had to break her apartment lease and move back home. Couldn't afford the rent without her parents' help. So now she's living in her childhood bedroom at 25, commuting to work on public transit, while her parents side-eye her constantly. The social fallout was probably worse than the financial stuff, though. Her friend group basically imploded. Friend B, the best friend who'd shown up at my apartment, apparently distanced herself after my ex kept demanding she help fix things with me. Friend B got tired of being used as a messenger and cut contact. Other mutual friends quietly picked sides. Most went with me once they heard the actual story. The ones who stuck with my ex eventually got exhausted by the constant victimhood and drama. Last week, my ex made one final attempt. She showed up outside my apartment building at 6 a.m. before work, waiting by the entrance. I saw her through the lobby window before I went out, went back upstairs, called building security. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend is waiting outside the building. We broke up 3 weeks ago, and I've asked her multiple times not to contact me. Can someone deal with this? Security went out, talked to her. She argued. They threatened to call the cops if she didn't leave. She finally left. Got a text from an unknown number. She'd gotten yet another new number about an hour later. I just wanted to apologize in person. Is that really so terrible? You got what you wanted. I lost everything. My family hates me. My friends are gone. I had to move home. I can't even afford my life anymore. Are you happy now? I stared at that text for a solid minute. The manipulation was still there, making herself the victim, implying I'd wanted to destroy her life, acting like her consequences were my doing rather than hers. Replied once, "You lost those things because of your own choices and how you treated people when called out on them. I'm blocking this number. Don't contact me again through any method or I'll pursue legal action for harassment." Blocked. Done. Her mom tried one more email to my mom, some guilt-trippy message about how her daughter made a mistake and paid enough, and maybe I could find it in my heart to forgive. My mom deleted it without responding. So where does that leave things? My ex is living at home, working, taking the bus, dealing with disappointed parents and a fractured social circle. She created a narrative where she was the victim, but when the truth came out, nobody bought it. Her life got significantly harder, not because I did anything to her, but because she finally had to face consequences without anyone covering for her. Her parents stopped enabling, her friends stopped playing along. The comfortable life she had, financially supported, socially validated, never challenged, collapsed when reality hit. As for me, I'm doing fine. Better than fine, actually. I blocked everyone connected to that situation and moved on. No more drama, no more manipulation, no more someone dismissing my feelings and calling it insecurity. I'm not celebrating her struggles. I didn't engineer them, but I'm also not losing sleep over them. She made choices. Those choices had natural consequences. She expected everyone to protect her from those consequences and freaked out when they didn't. The relationship status change that started all this still says single. Several women have actually messaged me after seeing I was available again. Been on a couple dates, taking it slow. Trust is a bit harder now, but I'm working on it. The satisfying part isn't that my ex is struggling. It's that I stood my ground. I didn't fold under pressure from her family, or her friends. I didn't let them gaslight me into thinking I overreacted. I set a boundary, stuck to it, and let reality do the rest. She wanted the good old days with her ex. She got new days, all right, just not the kind she was hoping for. And me? I got my self-respect back. Fair trade. To everyone who messaged support, appreciate it. To the few who said I should have just forgiven her and moved on, respectfully, no. Some things aren't about forgiveness. They're about standards. I'm good. She'll be fine eventually. Life goes on. Status update. Still single, still unbothered, still not changing it back. Thanks for following this ride. Time to close this chapter for real.